Okay, we're gonna make this a short video because my phone fucked up and that's all I got. So first of all, I'm gonna welcome you to my channel because I'm new here and I've done pretty good on Instagram so far, so I thought I would start doing a YouTube video. I just wanted to do like a short version of a crazy story that happened to me, and so let's get started with that. First things first, I've decided I'm not going to change the names because these people know who they fucking are, and I have a message for you, and take it as you will, but I mean, I really just don't care. These people fucked my life up, and they fucked up a friend of mine's life up, so we're just gonna get to the story. So, long story short, we moved in with these people, they broke up, and he moved some new people, or a new person in, then a new person came in that was this person's girlfriend, blah blah blah. Anyway, so they get together, they're together, that's where we're at in the story. So, let me just start off by saying this. Don't steal from somebody if they live with you and they're gonna notice their shit go missing. So let me just say that real fast. So basically what happened was we had this roommate, and I'll change his name. His name is Steve. We had this roommate, Steve. He moved out, but he had left some of his stuff here at the house that we were living in. And these other two people, Michael and Cheyenne, hi, they were living in the master bedroom downstairs where my boyfriend and I are currently in. And we lived upstairs, so we really never came downstairs to do anything. We just stayed upstairs, because these people, they would drive us fucking insane. They were so selfish and so malicious and just horrible people. The sad part about it is that Cheyenne and I used to be friends. We used to work together when we worked fast food, and we used to work together when I got her the job at the store I work at now. So anyways, Steve, he had left some of his gamer consoles here when he moved out, and he said he would be back for them, and, you know, basically don't touch them, I'm coming back for them. Well, one day, our power and our gas bill our gas got turned off, and Steve had given Cheyenne and Michael $180, which is half of what the bills were, so he gave them half, but I guess Michael did not think that that was enough money, so what he did was he took the consoles that Steve had left here, and he took them down to the family pawn shop that's just right around, it's really close to where we live, and he sold all of them for the money. And he did a really fucking stupid thing, which was he signed his name for each of them, but the only smart thing he did was he made it 2 purchases, or 2 separate thingies, whatever, transactions. So anyways, like a couple days later, or the day after, I can't remember, Steve shows up and he's like, hey, my consoles were here and they're missing now. If they don't show up by tomorrow, I'm calling the police and reporting a theft. But he had taken my boyfriend and I aside and said, I don't think it was you two. I think it was them, because the power's all turned on, and that was the same day, I think, same time that my stuff went missing. And we were like, yeah, cool, bro. Yeah, cool. So anyways, the stuff is missing, and it doesn't get found because it's at a pawn shop, for sale. And Michael and Cheyenne, they were like, oh, well, we should call out of work saying that our house got robbed. But I didn't find this out till later. So anyways, I had to work, and I think Cody, my boyfriend, had to work also the same day. So we get a knock on the door, and Garrett, son of a bitch. So anyways, the guy I said the name of, because I'm fucking stupid, apparently. He shows up and he's like, hey, did my stuff get found? And we were like, nope. So he was like, okay, well, I'm going to report them to the police, and we'll see what happens. So anyways, the police show up, and we all go outside, and we're talking to the officer, and Cheyenne and Michael come outside, and the police start talking to them. And I had left for work by this time because I had to go. And I get to work, and my manager pulls me into her office, and she's like, I need to talk to you. And I was like, what in the fuck? I just got here. There's no way I could have fucked up already. So anyway, she pulls me in, she's like, are you okay? I heard what happened. And I was like, what happened exactly? And she was like, your house got robbed? And I was like, oh my god. So I told her that my house didn't get robbed, but my roommate stole some stuff from my other roommate who wanted his stuff back, and she was like, oh, because Cheyenne and Michael called out saying that your house was robbed. And I was like, oh, well, that just fucking points all the fingers at them because our house wasn't fucking robbed. You fucking robbed it yourself, you dumbass. So anyways, long story short, I go through half my day, and then I call Cody, and I'm like, hey, so what happened? He's like, Michael confessed, he went to jail, Cheyenne's at home, blah, blah, blah. So then later on throughout the day, I get a message from one of my friends, and she's like, hey, I just saw on Cheyenne's Facebook that she's selling stuff, and I heard what happened. And I was like, okay, well, I'm on my way home. So I get home, and she's got, like, this pile of shit in the living room, but she is nowhere to be found. I have no fucking clue where she went. So I'm just sitting at home, and, like, wondering, you know, I'm going through all my stuff, making sure all my shit's there, you know, all of our stuff was there. Nothing else was taken. So basically, in a nutshell, my roommate stole from my other roommate, got caught, tried lying to my boss. I told my boss everything. He got fired. She started doing no-call, no-shows and ended up getting, or quitting, something like that. And then a couple of, like, months later, I went to go get my car or something, because my car was at my dad's house at the time. I went there, and he was like, hey, one of your tires is slashed. And I was like, oh, really? So I go outside, and I'm looking at my tire, and there's just this long freaking slash through it. And I was like, so you guys can't just let it fucking go. You gotta, like, destroy my life now, too, because now I gotta buy new tires for my car. But they were fucking stupid because it was a car that wasn't even registered, so I didn't even drive it. So they kind of just like, haha, we slashed your car tire, now you can't go anywhere. Like, bitch, I couldn't even fucking drive it anyways. You should have, like, thought that one out. So basically, if you live in my area and you know who I'm talking about, don't fucking trust them. If they tell you anything, they're fucking lying to you. And whatever. But basically, that's my story of when my roommates did really stupid shit, and they should be on, like, they did something that should have been on, like, World's Dumbest Criminals, and it was just really funny to me, and it's just funny now. So, I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I know it's not, like, the greatest video in the world, but I'm filming off of my phone. So, anyways, I hope you guys laughed at my story, because it was suckish then, but now it's really funny, because it's like, remember that time when, you know, so, anyways, I hope you guys have a great night, and you can follow me on my Instagram at dragongirl101, or 151, and if you want to Snapchat me, it's Skitherix, and I will spell that in the description, so you guys don't get confused. You can also follow my Facebook pages if you want. They're Rain Riot and Life with a Guitarist. So anyways, have a good night, guys, and I will see you in my next video or whatever.